Alrighty, good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode today. Being up front, I normally record on my own channel at MTG Sin Senpai, but Odin's Place has their own setup and they have their own YouTube that I did not know about, and they actually have a very nice studio. Which, if you'll notice, my background is not mine. This is Odin's Place's setup. The cameras are much nicer, the mics are much nicer, the lights are much nicer. So I'm definitely excited to do this here today. It's going to be a little bit different, but I'm looking forward to it. And also at the same time, we're doing this live. So I believe there's a couple people watching me as I'm doing this at the same time. I'm a little nervous, but we'll get through it. But let's get right into it. This is the Hobbit, the new Magic the Gathering set that's coming out. The pre-release is tomorrow, the 7th. If you guys have not pre-signed up, I do believe the store's pre-signups are filled up for Friday at 7, but we do have rooms for walk-ins, so do still come in. And then, of course, we have events all weekend. So come on by, definitely give it a shot. But I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to me talk. We're here to look and see what we pull. I've already talked with one of the staff here, and I'm like, I called it. I think this box is going to have the golden smog in it, but we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into these packs. Now, I know myself personally, I am a big. Oh, that's right, and these have box toppers, so I will save that for last. Put that over there. But I've been initially whenever I was a big fan of the Lord of the Rings set, super big fan, and so whenever they spoiled that the Hobbit set was going to be the next one, I'm like, what could they possibly do that would be anything different? You know, it's like, are they just going to reprint everything again and then just have it be Lord of the Rings 2, but not call it that? But then whenever they actually did start spoiling the cards, I'm like, holy crap, this set looks like a lot of fun. I'm super excited. I'm definitely looking forward to pulling them, and there's a lot of power here. Yeah, I did hear it's a smaller set, so it's not as fun. But the fact that we get some really cool treatments, really cool arts, I'm looking forward to it. The lands, I mean, that land looks gorgeous. And of course, oh, and one of the first things that we pull is one of the most talked about cards for sure, Wizard Staff. This card's going to be bonkers. I don't think anyone's not going to want that. And then yeah, this set, it looks like a lot of fun. It does kind of suck that there's no commander product, unfortunately, for it initially. But Wizards is already announced that they're going to have there's like another supplementary product that comes out later. But with that being the case, I'm still hyped about this set. There's a lot of good things to come out of it. In these box toppers, I believe there's what's it called? They reprinted the One Ring, and there's a bunch of crazy reprints like the Orcish Bowmasters and stuff like that. And you guys know I always blazed ooh, except for special art stuff like that. Even in the commons and uncommon slot, we get these nice full art cards as well. So those are still pretty cool. But no one cares about the commons and uncommons, right? We're looking to look at the big money stuff. So let's get into those and see what we get. Beyond the obviously notable, I think there's like what 4 printings of Smog and a Bilbo's Gambit. Oh my God, there's just like a lot of the cards in the set is super cool, and I'm definitely like this one. I believe is going to be a CD8 staple, and because it's a smaller set, we're going to have a couple of these duplicates, but it's no problem. Look at that; that just looks gorgeous. And then of course our tokens, super cool there. Set that to the side. Yeah, go and get into these. With that being the case, I know for the people that are live and watching, if you guys have any questions, feel free. I do have a screen here that lets me see y'all's comments. So if y'all do have any questions or any concerns or anything that you just want to shout out, please feel free and do so. Oh, that art looks gorgeous. And even like I did at a quick glance, I can't even tell that that's a rare, but yeah, now I'm looking closer, it definitely isn't. But it is fine. Like the art on a lot of these look amazing. Big fan. And what's crazy is I never watched the movies and I never read the books. I'm just only know everything from Lord of the Rings itself, the movie specifically. But yeah, these are amazing. Oh, that's a oh look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. That is a mythical coat in the alternate art. That's just pretty. And that not surge foil. Like the cameras do not do this foiling justice. That just looks gorgeous. And obviously this goes without saying, all the cards that I'm pulling on this particular stream slash video at the moment, you guys just come on out to the store, and the store will have them on for sale starting tomorrow. So come on by. And I gotta stop and talk about the little bear. I love the bear cycle that's in this particular set. Definitely want to get my hands on all of them. And of course, everyone wants, I believe it's pronounced Bjorn, that particular card just to make their bear decks because it's a bear commander that I think is going to be awesome. And of course, we got our oh man, this there's just so much good stuff going on in this particular set, and I'm looking forward to playing with everything. We got ourselves a Desolation of Smaug. I believe it's pronounced Smaug, but anyway, um, yeah, love this set, love the art. So far, we haven't pulled any of like the super crazy hits just yet, but we did get some crazy things. Definitely the Wizard Staff, the Bilbo's Gambit, that Mithril Coat. I mean, Mithril Coat is just an amazing commander staple. Like you're playing with it, and of course, Smaug himself. Card is awesome. Definitely looking forward to at least we're not even halfway through the first box, and oh, that just looks gorgeous. Look at that, my precious. The names of some of the things are super cool. I know like some of the names people were making fun of it. There's like for the bear cycle, it's like a really gigantic bear, and then little bear and regular bear and stuff like that. Like some of the names a lot of people ripped on, but it is a smaller set, and like the Hobbit books themselves or I'm sorry, there's only one Hobbit book, so there's only so much source material, but they worked with it and they made this work, and I think it's going to be a blast to play. We got ourselves back to back My Preciouses in different arts, and like, yeah, the art just looks amazing. And I definitely recommend coming in and getting these cards in person if you have the time. Call Forth the Tempest, Desert Wereworm. I don't even know what that is. And then the Goblin, oh man, the fact that they brought back the army cycle is pretty cool, and that token just looks amazing. And of course, they'll have these tokens as well for sale as well. I don't know. When it comes to pricing tokens, it's so hard just because it's like you've got to make sure that you're double checking the front and the back of them. So make sure that you just ask the staff. The staff will definitely help you guys out, and if you're interested in getting them, of course, while the supplies last. This card, I think, is going to be amazing. I know there's a lot of people that are not a big fan of it because you have to go wide, but I think it's going to be great. Dragon Cursed, man, the art on the borderless cards look amazing. Oops, cheating here. Chief of the Wilds, and we got Fated Discovery in the borderless foil. This card is nuts. The fact that this is not once per turn and it counts tokens as well, it's going to be an insane card to play. I I might pick that up myself just because I'm wanting to build a couple decks with that. So, man, there's so much going on. We haven't even gotten through the first box completely, but yeah, like I said, blazing through the commons and uncommons, we've already seen enough of those. And then, of course, with this being a small set, the draft is going to be very interesting too. Ooh, settle the record. I didn't realize they reprinted this. Oh, the fact that this is going to be back in standard is going to be nuts. Through the Forest Gate, the Gaffer. Oh, and we got another Wizard Staff in the borderless foil. That's just gorgeous. But yep, just kind of blazing through these at this point. At this time, it looks like I don't see anyone commenting, so I'm just going to keep going through it. Just ripping open the packs. Sorry. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, the names Ordinary Bear. He's hilarious. But regardless, I'm looking forward to playing a lot of this set. I'm looking forward to drafting it. For sure, the sealed environment. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. That is the forget the name of the treatment, but I mean, it's the book cover treatment, and back-to-back book cover treatments is pretty cool with the Arkstone in it. Man, this pack was fire. So we got double of these, the Lonely Mountain and the Smaug, the Wicked Worm, and we got a borderless mythic foil as well. Man, just this box was amazing. With that being the case, at this particular point, I mean, there's very few things that we can pull to make this box even better. Hopefully, we'll get the Smaug in that particular one, the golden special treatment one. Or I'm trying to think what else was in here. Oh, we got another Arkstone. Just like I said, I don't know the lore behind the Hobbit itself, but I mean, these cards are crazy. Cards are going to be fun to play with. And of course, we got the box topper as well. So let's see what we get in that. And of course, with these being collector packs, these are a little bit harder than normal to open. I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but I'm having to put a little bit more elbow grease into it to get this done. But yeah, Just grinding, go through those real quick. No one cares about commons and uncommons. At least I don't. Or at least I don't until, oh man, the Queen of Dale and Chief Ward's company. So we're starting to see a lot of the repeat of cards at this time, but it's in all different treatments. But only time you care about commons and uncommons whenever you need that stupid playset for like standard or what's it called, or modern or any kind of constructed format. All right. Oh, I love the name of that. Roll, roll, roll. Such a goofy card. And what's funny is like I personally haven't seen the movies, but I've seen enough like random clips and stuff to where they they reference that particular scene. And whenever someone was describing the name of that card, I knew what they were referring to. Like I knew it was just going to be, oh, it's a blue card, and they say roll. There's going to be the barrel down the river scene. It's just goofy as heck. All right. So this is our box topper. Let's take a look and see what we get. That is a Minas Tirith. All right, so that's the land that came out in the set. So it looks like in the box topper slot, there's going to be like the reprints of all the rares from the first Lord of the Rings set, which is actually pretty cool. The fact that we have those reprints, period, is going to be nice. But there's only going to, I guess there's going to be a bunch of these in circulation just because people are going to be opening this product like crazy. At least I'm going to personally be opening up as much of it as I can. But yep, all right, on to box two. Once again, setting the box topper to the side. Let's take a look and see what else we're going to get here. Yeah, I love this opportunity. The fact I'm even still able to do this for the store, it's a great chance. And if, like I said before, if you guys are interested in any of the cards that you see, the store will have them for sale. So come on in, pick them up while you can. I mean, first come, first serve, obviously. And so with this being the case, I'm going to be the first served because I'm going to definitely pull a couple for myself, like this gleaming splendor in the book cover art. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then Cantankerous Keepers, man, just everything in this set, crazy. And actually, the fact that that's our first Gleaming Splendor is actually kind of nuts now I think about it, because it is a rare in a small set. So he was hoping that we get a couple more, just because I know Commander players are going to be ecstatic to play it. At least it depends. If you're on the camp that, I mean, obviously it's not another Smothering Tide. It's nowhere near Smothering Tide. It's a downgraded one, but it's still a very good card with a activated ability on it as well. Supper for Spiders, I think, is hilarious. I'm looking to play with that. We got Sting Bilbo's sword and a Bilbo's Gambit in the borderless foil. God, that's going to be nuts. I know CEDH is probably going to be playing that just because of the silence effect that's on it, and that art is gorgeous in the borderless and in the foil treatment. Which now that I think about it, I don't think we've pulled any Surge foils yet. Man, some of these packs. I love the fact that like Wizards has tried to protect, because like, you know, these are more expensive cards, so yeah, you got to seal them a little bit tighter, but at the same time, you don't need to do it this tight. This is kind of nut, like, holy crap, I'm having trouble with this particular one big time. But I guess it is what it is. Wizards just doing what they do, and I mean, their product or their quality control has been kind of atrocious. And I mean, come on, there's no need for these packs to be this absurdly hard to open. Yep, getting through, grinding through our comms and uncoms. Oh, that's the Pestilence Smog, I believe. Yeah, the one that everyone wants to put combine with Pestilence. That's a very gorgeous looking Galadriel, pretty cool. And Belladonna Took. See, I can't tell. It's weird. It looks like that Surge foiling. It might be Surge foil. Like in the light, it looks like it, but then when you look at it in person, it's very hard to tell. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, I guess. Um, but myself personally, I normally I do my best not to do look at too many preview spoilers or things like that. But with this being a smaller set, I just couldn't help myself. And seeing a lot of the things that I have seen, it's like, man, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely excited to see how the recruit mechanic is going to be working out. Storied is super easy, and then the new the counters that they're going to be introducing, hone counters, I believe is what it's called. It's not super bad. I mean, and of course returning mechanics. So set's going to be an absolute blast. And oh, this card is going to be gross. Bag and Banquet. I love the fact that it's like food matters stuff is there in here. We got a lot of goblin goofiness, and then we got Bard's Company. Yeah, definitely an exciting set. Um, and like I said, it sucks that there's no commander deck, but it is what it is. I mean, you would think there would be a commander set for a bunch of commander staples because a lot of these cards just feel like commander staples. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of people that as soon as they get their hands on them, they're just going to be running them in their commander decks, you know? But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not WotC. Head of the hunt. And oh man, inside information. Regardless, card looks gorgeous. I can't read because I'm at an awkward angle, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything just looks awesome. Everything is super cool. Um, yeah, I'm super excited. And of course, there's always a goofy choose one that messes with flying or not. But at this time, I mean, if you guys, is there any particular cards you guys are looking to pull? Is there any particular decks that you're looking to build? I know, like I said earlier myself, I'm looking to build bear, and we got ourselves our gigantic big bear. Just the name, I love it. It's goofy. I was already planning on building. Oh, that looks gorgeous. That's our first foil book cover variant. That's the Gandalf Goblin's Bane, which is that's super gorgeous. Yeah, this set I am definitely looking forward to building a couple decks. There's a couple elves that I'm like, I have an elf deck that I've already established, but I might be adding to, or maybe building a brand new elf deck just because the Simic elves look a lot better this particular time around. We got the good old Bilbo himself, Unexpected Party. The Eagles are coming. I think this card is great. I'm looking forward to doing some goofy stuff with that. Dragon's Desire, and Azog Moria's Ruin. Super cool. And then we got our dwarf token, which man, these tokens are pretty. I hate the fact that now that you can only get art cards in these stupid collector packs, they should have kept it to the way it was. Because like, I would prefer to have my foily token over the art card. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still collect the art cards and I have a bunch of them still at myself. But like the fact that they took away the foil token and put art card, I'm like, come on, just do what you were doing before. But it is what it is. Tom Burton William, Dancing from Dark to Dawn. This is another just amazing card that I'm looking to put in my bear deck because landfall, make a bear, super cool. And oh man, that is a Dawn of the New Age in the borderless foil, and it looks, yeah, that definitely looks like a surge foil. That just looks absolutely gorgeous. I do remember that originally being a big deal. I don't know if it's still a big deal or not. We're 4 packs left. Hopefully we can still get one of those really crazy Smaugs, but we'll see. And then let me know if I'm saying Smaug wrong. Is that how you say it? I mean, please let me know. My English is awful. I'm doing the best I can. But the Notary Hobbits, I think, is an amazing, goofy Hobbit card. That's another thing I want to build a Halfling deck, I guess, is technically what it would be. Which it's annoying because, like, technically they're Kithkin, because Kithkin was the sorry, I'm getting distracted by gorgeous cards. A Thranduil, the Elven King in the storybook cover variant, borderless foil. Just gorgeous. We got ourselves our token. But the fact that I believe the reason they made the Kithkin creature type is because they couldn't call them halflings, and so they had to create something. And now we have Kithkins and then halflings, so it's like two separate things, which is kind of annoying. Ooh, amazing reprint with the Wood Elves. Um, and then of course all this stuff is standard, which blows my mind. Um, I mean, you would think this would be another like modern only set or something like that, but we'll see how standard shakes up with all these cards. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of bear decks and plenty of goofiness going forward. Head of the hunt, not that crazy of a pack after that. Down to the last 2 packs, and of course our box topper. Here's hoping we get that Smaug. I mean, I called it in this box, and if I don't pull it, I'll be kind of sad. But at the same time, I mean, I guess it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. Oh, large bear. Another just a wonderfully named magic card right there for you. But the benefit, I guess, of that is they can just use these cards, or at least those cards, in any set going forward if they decide to reprint it. Thranduil is definitely a fun one. Which, speaking of, there's a Thranduil with a Thranduil. It's kind of nuts. We got ourselves another Mythor quote, which is amazing. That's just a great card. And then the Master of Lake Town, I think, is going to be a fun card. The fact that it's a mind crank on a creature, it's actually kind of cool. Only drawback, I believe, yeah, a player. So it's not just your opponents, it's everybody. But it is what it is. All right, last pack, everybody. Fingers crossed. Here's hoping that we get the super chase. But if we don't, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what we get. I mean, I gotta say, so far we've opened some pretty crazy things regardless. Definitely looking forward to picking up some of it myself. But we'll see what we get. Get ourselves another gigantic big bear, Thorin, King of the Dwarves, Bilbo, and a past or part in friendship. Unfortunately, did not get ourselves a super crazy Smaug, but you know what? Definitely got some pretty amazing cards, period. So once again, come on by. The store will have them for sale starting tomorrow, Friday, August 7th. And of course, there will be pre-releases all weekend. There's also going to be sealed product available as well. And then our last box topper, we got ourselves, oh, that is Saruman of many colors. Unfortunately, I don't remember this guy being super popular, but that art is super cool. And there we are. So, with that being the case, I think that's everything. This is kind of a unique situation. So thank you guys, everyone, for if you do take the time to watch the video and you're at this particular point, do take the time to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff for both MTG Sin Senpai and Odin's Place. Shout out to Odin's Place once again for letting me record here. Doing this with them together has been a great partnership, and I'm looking to continue doing more going forward. If you have any questions, anything that you'd like to ask, feel free and comment on either channel, and I'll do my best to help respond as well. But thank you guys, and I appreciate your time. And never forget,